guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday, April 15th, 2021, and this is my astrological outlook of the day. So we have 5 major things going on today. We have the sun coming into an exact square with Pluto today. We have Mars in an exact trine to Jupiter. We have Mercury activating the degree of the new moon. We have the moon conjuncting the north node, Destiny. And we have Venus conjuncting the Chiron point, while Chiron is in sextile to both Saturn in the north node, while they make their trine from Gemini to Aquarius. All of that going on today and more in my astrological update. All right, first of all, we have the sun in square to Pluto today, and the sun squaring Pluto is always like a really intense energetic representing power struggles and just, obstacles and situations that we have to overcome. But today it's extra significant because it happens to be at the same degree that Venus was at for the new moon. And if you watched my new moon report, I said that there's definitely going to be themes of like value transformations this year, both internally in terms of our own self-value and self-worth, and also in terms of like what we value externally. And that is definitely being activated today by the sun coming to this degree and squaring Pluto. So power struggles and challenges with powerful people or situations are a feature of today's energetic. We have an exact square from the sun to Pluto. This presents challenges that empower us tremendously, though, if and when we overcome them. That's what this aspect is all about, is getting us to overcome difficulty and challenges to become truly self-empowered and not to be taken down and like just victimized by the negative powerful forces, because that's what can happen until we learn how to overcome, and then we gain that power, except it, we use it to better ourselves and others. We have tremendous assistance. Oh, this presents challenges, yes, that empower us tremendously. But here's the thing. We have tremendous energy and assistance in conquering the underworld, Pluto, and the darkness, Pluto, in ourselves and in the world today, because the sun in its square to Pluto is almost exactly in between Mars and Jupiter, who are in, like I said, an exact trine. A trine is a beautiful aspect of assistance and facilitating things and helping things go smoothly, offering blessings, faith, courage, and expanded energy to help us with the battle of dark versus light, the sun versus the lord of the underworld today. And this is happening both internally, like individually, and externally, collectively. The degree for the sun for this epic face-off, this huge square today, is 27 Aries, like I said. Through imagination, lost opportunities are regained. That was the degree that Venus was at for her face-off with the underworld as well. That happened on the new moon. That will be an underlying theme all year long. We know that challenges that we overcome, Pluto, overcoming challenges today, lead to the regaining of opportunities somehow. So whatever it is that we face down and overcome, either like in our own psyche or in various circumstances or situations in the world, lead to the regaining of what would have been lost opportunities somehow. The sun in Pluto, the sun square Pluto, pushes us to transform and is deeply transformative in its effect. So things are transforming with this energy today. That's what's happening. And as I mentioned, we also have Mars and Jupiter in exact trine today. This expands Mars's energy and passion and aggression and willpower and his purpose right now of slicing through the collective consciousness to bring us new ideas and understanding about the true nature of reality. Mars right now is the warrior for truth. It's interesting though, because for this trine today, it happens at 26 degrees Gemini for Mars. And with this degree, he's got a bit less of a heated approach and way about his expression and his energy. Mars is usually the hot planet. He rules heat, the red planet. But today at 26 Gemini, that Sabian symbol is a winter frost in the woods. And then we have Jupiter, who's at 26 Aquarius, a garage man testing a car's battery with a hydrometer. So it's like Mars is freezing things out and freezing things in place today almost. And then Jupiter is testing and measuring and examining them. So we'll see what comes of this. This is a very interesting dynamic, these planets being at these 2 degrees. Overall, this is a very supportive and positive energy though, and it really promotes action and success in overcoming this intense struggle that the sun is in. Because remember, the sun is right in between both Jupiter and Mars, so it's totally being supported and with faith and courage today for that overcoming of the struggle, of the challenge. So today is really the day to stand up for yourself. You have a lot of assistance in that. Where am I? As Mars makes the exact trine to Jupiter, the Sun in Aries is squaring Pluto, and Mercury is at 23 degrees of Aries today, reactivating the degree of the new moon. If you remember from my new moon report, the Sun and the Moon conjoined at 23 degrees of Aries this year, a woman in pastel colors carrying a valuable but veiled load. So with Mercury coming to this degree today and being activated and activating the degree of the new moon, this means messages and information regarding our veiled load might present themselves today. Information about information today and things that come up today will be significant over the course of this year. So any important information or things that you learn, or just messages that you receive or things that you come across today specifically could end up being significant throughout the course of this entire year somehow, because of the degree of the new moon being activated. Information today will end up being relevant throughout the course of the year. We also, number 4, have the moon with the north node today. So again, any important information we receive or experiences that we have today will likely be important or come up again throughout the course of this year and into our futures, because the north node rules destiny and like where we're being pulled to. And so when the north node is activated by the moon, and then simultaneously we have Mercury at that new moon degree, things happen today, and ideas, what you learn, like what you hear, communications, stuff like that today will end up somehow being relevant throughout the course of the year and into the future, on our future paths. Okay, last we have, is that everything I wrote on this page? Yeah. Last I have Venus is moving into conjunction with a Chiron point. She's not there yet. She's still a few degrees off. But simultaneously we have Chiron right in between another trine that's going on from the North Node in Gemini to Saturn in Aquarius. And that's building the future. Because like I said, the North Node is destiny, the future, where we're being pulled to our path, our karmic path, really, because the South Node rules our karma. And Saturn is building and forming and karma also, and structuring things. And so with the trine, again, it's that really beautiful, facilitating, helpful aspect that's going on. Saturn is building the future, and it's based in new ideas, new information, and new truths about reality because of the North Node in Gemini. And it is about building a future that is more oriented around the wholeness of the group instead of just the one individual. But it's Aquarius, so to me, I have a lot of experience with Aquarius. I know a thing or two about Aquarius. I have 4 planets in Aquarius. And Aquarius, at the end of the day, it is about the wholeness and the group, but it's also simultaneously very much about the individual and being your own unique expression, because Aquarius is all about figuring out how you are special and individual and unique and how you can be that way in the context of being a crucial member of everything else that's going on. So it's kind of that dynamic of finding your own uniqueness and your own individuality and really truly harnessing that and embracing it and cultivating it so that you can become a very important part of that whole functioning unit and contribute your unique skills that only you have to the greater good of everything, with everyone else contributing what they have. And that's the whole theme of the Age of Aquarius. So we're building the Age of Aquarius, we're building the future with that trine between North Node and Saturn, and Chiron right in the middle of that. Chiron is the master healer, but also master healer teacher archetype, but also the wounded healer. And so with the Chiron energy, we have to go through pain and wounding and trauma, but then we learn to master that and to overcome that, and it makes us really be able to master ourselves and experience and facilitate our own true potential and greatness, and then help others do that as well. So Chiron's really important, and being in between that trine from the North Node to Saturn, building the future, we are all coming into our self-mastery through the healing of our traumas, helping us to come into wholeness so that we can master ourselves and our potential, like I said, because that is simultaneously what's infusing the new form that our future will take. So Chiron, or Venus, coming into conjunction with the Chiron point, which is 4 degrees of Taurus. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is the Sabian symbol for that degree. It's another very crucial, critical degree that I follow. And so with Venus coming into conjunction with the Chiron point, and Chiron in between both Saturn and the North Node, building the future, we have healing energy today and an ability to replace like hurt and fear and trauma and wounding with love and peace and balance, Venus and beauty. This is also typically very good for money and markets and relationships, as Chiron rules wealth, like real money, and Venus rules money generally, luxury, beauty, wealth. And so when we have these two together, it generally is quite positive and beneficial for money. And I do expect a continued increase in like the crypto market, if you guys are paying attention. And I expect markets and money to go pretty well over the next couple of days. But I do have to say again, with Uranus in such close proximity and Venus getting closer and closer each day, we're likely to see big changes in all markets in the next week or so. We have, and this is happening, the exact conjunction of Venus to Uranus will happen at 9 o'clock p.m., like on the dot. 9 is completion. This is very interesting. On the 22nd, on April 22nd, 2/2 at 9 o'clock. It's really interesting from a numerology perspective. I just thought of that just now. But, for now, up until then, I'm expecting, with Venus coming to the Chiron point, I'm expecting to continue to see good things within financial markets. But like I said, we're going to be having some big changes next week. So you might want to start thinking about that. All right, guys, that's what I have for my video today. I hope that you got something relevant out of this and that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you want to. And I wish everyone a really beautiful day. Remember, any like big challenges that come your way or things that you have to overcome or power struggles, this is all working to empower you. The other person, how they feel, their feelings are none of your business. This is working to empower you. And you have Mars and you have Jupiter, faith and courage, working right there to support you the whole time. So have faith. It's all going to work out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.